What's up, everybody? I'm just gonna be here for a quick little bit, maybe an hour or so. But because it seems like everything's down right now, so GTA's down and all that. People just, I just want to stream something real quick. So, okay, why not?
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
No, where we last left off, I do not remember. I've been out for a few days. After it!
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
That's the day done then. Ugh, the markets are a veritable...
Ah, you have returned. I believe these are yours. Delightful. The dame will be pleased. You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items? You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy. Why not just tell me in the first place? An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving... Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Oh wait, this is interesting.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if either of us needs... Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry
Watch me
always
whip his
needs more
ass, too.
bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I'm gonna beat him, yeah, like a bat.
Don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
Ooh,
I'd rather not.
they don't want them problems.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
They just want an ass whooping. Fine by me.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight. Now,
If that's what...
He ain't ready for this ass whooping.
oh, and when you go cry to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. Alright, so you know one end of a brooch. Enough. I yield.
I gotta have a little fun with him, you know. Just a little bit. Just had a little
Fuck
bit.
me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
I mean, if you want, sure.
Sword up, bearer.
You guys got like
Let's have
dominoes.
some fun, shall we? How the bearer could win the dame's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
Got potential. I'll give you that. I'll be damned.
Too slow.
Practicing my parry. Come on, man. Come on. That's all you got. That's all you got. Felt like, you know, being a little exaggerated. You feel me? Stanky leg skunk. Anyway, that was easy.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
No.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Haters
Do
gonna
us
be
a favour.
haters. What can I
If you
say?
have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
I didn't tell him that shit. He brings it up and be like, I beat y'all ass.
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a branded. The sergeant may be a surly bastard, but he had our number, all right.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then. What do you think?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
Yeah, about what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Huh?
Fine. What
What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What? Careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Heard the bones fell favorably.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest. Not half as much as it always been. Well, it was what? That's something at least.
Sorry, guys, I skipped through the whole conversation just because I didn't feel like hearing it.
I have something for you.
Go ahead, mamas. Eat up. You'll need your strength.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
The fact that they're going to use your powers, which is something I already know. Your body basically tears down. So they turn into the same statue.
Enough! Jack, you'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you.
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, let's head to the Vale.
That bastard! Accident my ass!
I wish I could whoop their ass myself.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for you.
Ooh.
I
She was
better be
trying to
going.
flirt with me. You see that? Yo, we telling the Dame on her ass.
You wear the Dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the Dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the Dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh?
That's crazy.
Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name,
Who?
but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Can you tell me?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every gil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy.
Damn.
Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times.
Damn.
Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him,
Yo,
and
she
you'll
want
find her.
revenge. She want revenge.
A man from the garrison.
Shorty right here want revenge.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
She want revenge. She said, "Get him." You see how that? You see how that attitude changed real quick? That attitude changed real quick. Because you know, she was ready to fight that man, and he wasn't even there. She was talking to me.
Well,
I suppose you'll need a little something to remember.
Yo, these I don't even know what you want to call them. But they crazy.
That's the day done then.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel branded? Fuck off.
Yo.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Most likely. Fools. An eye on every man.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Alright, well, that was just a little quick something. Sorry guys, I was testing something out. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow or later on tonight.